I decided to live stream more anyway. Since I want to show what I've been doing, because there's oil over there. I can't access or use it yet, but I can definitely prepare for it. I had thought about where to put processing the oil, and before I would just run a tube the whole length so I could have everything that was being processed at my base because some materials, some byproduct materials, I didn't want to have to run conveyors to go the whole length. I wanted those conveyors closer. However, I should have just run the... Honestly, it is better to run the crude oil the distance than have it refined here, rather than have it refined over here and then you have all the resources and stuff, because I would need 3 conveyors for everything, when instead I could just have the 1 tubes and then have all the crude oil go the distance. I was doing it before. I'm going to keep doing it that way. However, there's one liquid that is a byproduct of the oil, and that is fuel. I can have the fuel processed here, over this lake. And because there's a lot of water, I wouldn't have to worry about the water. I could then have fuel generators all over this lake, and that would be the expanded power generation. But that's much later. But anyway, but the way I'm going to have this set up is I'm going to have oil refined, or I'm going to have the crude oil pumped and fed into some tankers. That's a big one. This... yeah, okay. This is far enough. No, I don't have enough rods! Fine, I won't use rods. Oh, well, I actually don't need the... Which way is this facing? Okay, this is facing the correct way. And I need to see how far this goes. Actually, that'd be kind of funny. Have the hypertube going until this thing turns red. Oh, it turned red. Okay. So rush too long. And take this. And see how far we need to go, or can go, before this thing turns red. Considerable ways. Oh, I'll be fine. Okay, we can go as far as... So I want to be... Okay. Heard something. Don't know what I heard. Oh, I'm too far. All right. figure out what I need. Oh, I actually need to set this up for there we go. I know it's short, but not much distance. Oh, I don't have enough steel beams. Steel beams have been difficult to come by. Just because their process is so slow. I've tried getting production up, but production is just not great. Okay, it seems I can actually go all the way to over here. I'm missing one more thing. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can reach this far. Will it reach? Yep. No. There's a ball. Okay. Battery storage is up to 28%. Not bad. So that's set up. I gotta find a paper power slug. And it'll unlock this. can't make that yet because I haven't unlocked quartz. I need to find Sam or I can progress Caternium. If I get more Caternium ore, I actually need 50 ingots. And we can scan for it. Right over there. And over there. And way over there. The closest one has some rocks in the way. This one, even though it's further, it is unknown to me. Oh, I don't have a lot of iron plates. So I need to make a path. But I will showcase how this works. So we don't have anything in here. Let's figure something out. Oh, I'm missing materials. Alright. So the way it works is you get your materials that you may need. Making sure to have enough. And then what you do is so we're up here, so we have plenty of good space. So find a good central point. Be here. We've got this. Next. So it's like we want to start smelting. Take this. So we're building this ahead of time. So as I build this later, or normally you bounce off their backs, but this one's bouncing on the conveyors. Oh. That's hilarious. I didn't remove these. It's stuck on the... This is funny. One of those creatures actually managed to walk onto the jump pad. I had a hard enough time getting that to be able to do it repeatedly, but that seems to be working fine on its own. Well, anyway, I can save my build setups And that includes the configuration settings for the smelters and manufacturers and assemblers. And then I can save those blueprints, name the blueprints, and then when I want to build those setups, because I am going to have to build those again, I can use the blueprint to make building much faster. Granted, I have to have all the materials to be able to build those, but it makes building it much faster. Rather than having to do things manually, I can just use that, which I actually should have done earlier. I kind of want to let this thing play for a whole day cycle in the game. I want to talk about something else that I discovered today. Another horror game involving pinatas. And the first thing that came to mind was we have so many mascot horror games now. And it stems back to Five Nights at Freddy's. And now people are wanting to come out with their own mascot horror game. And honestly, it's getting tiring. Yeah, there are good stories when it comes to certain mascot horror games like Garten of Banban. And this is besides Five Nights at Freddy's, which actually reminds me of an episode. It reminds me of Bloaty's Pizza Hog, which was also a parody of Chuck E. Cheese. There's actually a scene in Invader Zim. Got my mouse on a. I've got my mouse on a rolling table. So anyway, there's a lot to uncover about this. So I actually will try to explain this and do try to keep track for those who may not know. Five Nights at Freddy's is a parody of Chuck E. Cheese. Matt Pat Scott, or Game Theorist. Game Theory has a theory about the five missing children, how it ties into a certain restaurant where actual murders took place. But it's also tied to, it's a parody of Chuck E. Cheese, which has mechanical mascots. I don't think Chuck E. Cheese does those anymore. Disney still heavily does it. They're actually the best with their robotics, because these are very, very engineered. They move very lifelike. They have a frozen ride, and the movements of the robots is lifelike. It's very good. Aside from that, five are great about that, but since Five Nights at Freddy's has had several games that got popular, we've had Poppy's Playtime, Guardian of Chuck E. Cheese changed their image to more cartoonish, so I don't know if they still have the animatronics. Haven't been there in years. I'm probably never going to step foot in a Chuck E. Cheese. Mainly because I'm an adult. And a lone guy going into a Chuck E. Cheese would be weird. Unless some close relatives decide, hey, we're going to go to Chuck E. Cheese. That's the only exception, is if some relatives of mine who have kids go to a Chuck E. Cheese and I'm there able to go with them. That's the only way I'm going to be able to go into a Chuck E. Cheese. Anyway, I will say that Security Breach has the absolute best looking pizzaplex. It's mall sized. They do birthday stuff. They've got pizza, cake, racing, golf, bowling, a salon, a performance, a performance stage. So everything's got set timelines. They have laser tag, where you're only shooting robots. They have arcades. But going back to that looks like a headless plucked bouncy chicken. It's bouncing back and forth on these two jump pads that I placed and never removed. So we have Poppy's Playtime, Garter the Ban Ban, Mince Hints, Venge, and there's a new mascot horror game that there's a Kickstarter for it. I don't care so much for it, but I need to actually check my history because I actually did watch it. It seems interesting. It is called Pinata Puppy World, and it's another mascot horror game. Oh, and there's been a bunch of people that have made several other mascot horror games that were similar to Five Nights at Freddy's. There's Five Nights at Flumpy's. There's a Mickey Mouse parody. There's a cat parody. There's even there's an RPG Maker, Five Nights at Freddy's parody. Did I mention the SpongeBob one? Well, there's a SpongeBob one. There's Bendy and the Ink Machine. What else? Don't have a full list. But yeah. There's a Kickstarter for Pinata Puppy and there's only a game trailer right now. I really am skeptical about it because there's over a dozen mascot horror games now. Although Garter the Ban Ban actually has a good story because things do happen. It's not like Five Nights at Freddy's or what have you. It's you're looking for someone. Five Nights at Freddy's, you're just trying to survive. There's also Mince Hints, which that one is a mystery. I don't know which direction the creators are going to go, because I believe it's just being developed by a couple. Still need to get back on playing Poppy's Playtime Chapter 3 because I need to get out of the school. I really don't like going through the classrooms. Did I mention bench of the list? Oh, anyway. Trying to think, what do I need to do? Oh, I was working on this. Oh, that's right. Okay, so this is done. Give or take. I mean, these are smelters. And I could set that to what I want. Actually, should set these. Actually. Once you set something, you can't unset it. I wish these didn't require selecting a recipe, because with the miners you don't. It just mines it. But I don't know why you would need to set which recipe to smelt the ore to ingots in, because ore just goes in, it gets smelted. Why should I have to pick what it smelts? So there we got our blueprints done. So we're going. Eternium smelting 3. Okay, so the icon. I have to find the I can just search smelter building. Actually, set to parts. Set the icon, color. Select the color. Save blueprint. And I saved it. directory. Add category. Remove category. How do I? Add category. So edit button. Press add subcategory. Smelting. That's not what I want. Remove subcategory. How do I? I can't edit that. Ah, here we go. Apply changes. Recommend. Close blueprint. Sign out. These things will be discarded. Cancel. Not there. Oh. I realized that. I remember being able to get blueprints. Oh, they're right here. And we'll look at that. We're like that. So I'm going to actually reconfigure these. for iron. Yo, where'd my stuff go? Oh. I want gray. Icon. Parts. Iron. Icon. I gotta redo all this. So color. What parts? It clicked out. Set directory. Save blueprint. Next. Copper. This is just the easy part. Start icon. Oh, there it is. Want orange. Directory. Save blueprint. They're all in smelting. I don't have anything else set up for it. And And that's just with tier 3. I can actually edit them later when I get faster conveyors. Ah, yes, we are headed in the right direction. Thing's low. I gotta build this way. Never mind. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm actually getting tired. I'll worry about this later. So, Pioneer signing off.